Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you and showcasing my one of my favorite characters ever, Gilgamesh. And here he is, and you can see I've equipped him as my avatar. And I gotten pretty good stats on him as well. So let me just show you him because he's already evolved. He is the holy element and he is in the Crimson Moon category. That's the first time I saw this. And this video is just recorded after the rummy run. So I've just got through and equipped him. And before Dot, my OG team used to be Goku, Gojo, Gilgamesh, Kazi and Sprint Wagon. I will just tell you his passives and show you his kit. Okay then, so let's see. He was originally a unit from the Fate update, which is one of my favorite series. And he has the Noble Phantasm Gate of Babylon in it. And now the Fate update was a pretty while ago, and I had not joined anime vanguards since then. So there was actually a code just before the release of the anime vanguards anniversary, which allowed me to get an item called the unrecognized unit, which gave me the option to get Gilgamesh. And I have jumped on that opportunity, and as you can see, I've got his drip equipped now. Let me just give myself some money, and let me just check if I have my visual effects on. I'm going to enable damage indicator. So let's see Gilgamesh. Okay, now please just wait, it is still loading in. And he has the Gate of Babylon. Well, let me show you this now. See this? He spawns in a bunch of portals and fires his weapons. I'm talking about this Noble Phantasm. But first, please wait. His passives are King of the World. He is immune to status effect, damage 30% plus 10% range, and SPA minus 10%. Damage minus 6% for each unit within range. So Gilgamesh was solo actually. So just if I place Dot in here, so he will just lose damage. I hate that thing about him, but it is accurate to the anime. This does not attack me. They actually from the series. And his next passive is Myriad Treasures. On attack, his range and damage go up by 1% up to 35%. Attacks ignore 50% of enemies' damage reduction. That means if I just spawn an enemy with damage reduction, he will actually ignore 50% of it. So let me show you his first attack. He just opened a bunch of portals and throws his sword. His next attack is Gyral Shredder. He becomes a lion, and that's basically the same thing, but it is so cool. It is like a minigun of swords. And the next one is Gates of Babylon. Babylon is actually supposed to be a sort of heaven. I don't actually know that much about Babylon. He becomes a circle again, so let's see. Wait, that's basically the same thing. And his next is Vortex Structure. He brings out his sword air. Let me just show you again. I want to see the sword here. Where is he becomes a cone. Oh, there is And his next is Enuma Elias. It is actually a kind of his ultimate ability in the anime. And it's actually a type nuke. I'm just going to let his damage build up. His damage can go up to 35%. So just I think few more attacks. And let me just read the passive till then. He gains the ability Enuma Elias and he gains the unbound element on hit, and when the Enuma Elias is activated, all of the enemy in his range which are below 10% die instantly. It is not that bad, but not too good also. And let me just read Enuma Elias. Upon activation of the Enuma Elias, Gilgamesh gains 350% damage and he attacks one time only. And he hits all of the enemies in range, and his range increases by 10% for the duration of this ability. Okay, it is not too bad. Let me see if he gains now. Okay, then I am now going to use a Enuma Elias in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He gains 142 damage and he, oh my, what? He just does a chant of some kind. I have never even tried to read it. I don't remember it, but guys, Gilgamesh is actually known for the Enuma Elias nuke, and Monarch is actually the best for him, but he is actually not meta anymore and he is actually a good support. But I have already gotten better support, so I have no need for him, but still, he's a nice unit to have actually. But I have gotten the chance to get Rengoku, which I don't like that much. Okay then guys, bye, and we will see you in the next video.